Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Wednesday night in St. Petersburg, R.A. Dickey, who's been great, took it to another level. He pitched a complete game one-hitter, struck out a career-high 12, and set a Mets club record going 32 2/3 consecutive scoreless innings before he finally gave up an unearned run in the ninth, and the Mets beat the Rays 9-1.
Well, number one, congratulations to R.A. It's quite an awesome little feat for him. But this was the best performance that he's had all year. He just completely befuddled these Rays hitters. The only guy that really had a good at-bat off him, 2 at-bats, was Joyce. Everybody else was just like they had never had a bat in their hand in their life. And again, no walks, career-high 12 strikeouts, just a brilliant performance.
I don't really try to think about the results as far as what the overall collective result is of the game. I try to think of the results much more in a micromanaging type way, pitch to pitch, and I was able to be in the moment with that pretty well tonight and really repeat my mechanic, keep the ball in the strike zone, make them have to respect it over and over and over again, and try to work as quickly as possible. And I was able to do all those things tonight, and it makes for a fun night. Like, I really enjoyed my craft tonight. It was really fun.
It's masterful. It's a craft, and just seeing the way that he goes about his business in between starts, and messing with different things and trying different things out. I mean, it's a science, and he's mastered it.
I always try to be consistent, and that means a lot to me, to be consistent and trustworthy. And it makes me feel good that my team feels like they got a chance to win every time out. The
way he's pitching right now, you got to think this guy's one of the top 3 or 4 or 5 pitchers in baseball at this particular moment. It's truly amazing.
It started out as a great pitchers duel between the 2 Tennessee natives, with David Price on the other side, shutting the Mets out for the first 4. But all of a sudden, the Mets put together a huge string of hits in the 5th and 6th inning against Price.
Well, they got to him. Price came out red hot and was matching goose eggs with R.A. through 4, and he was throwing bullets, and it just looked like the Mets were taking at-bats off him early, Gary, making him work, I don't hate to say it, but they were making him go deep into his pitch count, and it looked like he lost a little bit of that extra hump on that fastball, and they got to him in the 5th, and in the 6th they just lit him up. So the Mets just, you just said it a while ago, you leave them for dead, they get swept in Yankee Stadium, they come down here, play the team in first place in the National and the American League East, and they just beat them up 2 days in a row.
I didn't know if anybody was going to score. When we let those 2 opportunities get away early in the game, I just said this may be a long time before one of us scores. But I salute those guys. They battled and got some balls to hit and made David get in the zone. And so it was a good game.
20 runs in the first 2 games of the series. Now the Mets will go for the sweep on Thursday afternoon. Johan Santana making his 2nd start since the no-hitter. Got beat up by the Yankees in his last start. Tries to bounce back as he takes on Jeremy Hellickson. 12:30 the coverage for Pepsi Max pregame live on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.